I was searching online about Twilight armor, and no one seemed to realize that this is a bad item. In fact, the pros are recommending this item. So, don't take my word for it. Check this out. Let's
Oh,
run a
sorry!
damage test. First with Twilight armor.
Ha! 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 Ha!
So we were dealing 813 damage and it took us 10 hits to kill our target. Now let's
Woohoo!
compare
You
it
feel
to
that?
Antiquiras.
Ha! 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 Huh! Ha! Huh! Ha! Hey!
That took 13 hits, 3 hits longer than the Twilight armor. And our crit damage is reduced down to 592. So more damage reduction with Antiquiras than Twilight armor. And Twilight armor is supposed to be the best protection item against critical damage. Now, let's test it on blade armor. Alright, smash
I'm
the
on
like
top of the
button,
world!
be sure to leave a comment, let me know what you think.
Ha! Ha! Hey! Very nice kick! You beautiful!
11 hits to kill our target, and it's a lot cheaper than Twilight armor and Antiquiras. This is the damage per hit chart. Twilight armor is supposed to be the best protection item against critical damage, but as we can observe, it was providing us with the least protection. Antiquiras being the best protection, followed by blade armor, as we can see in the graph. Here's what it looks like in percentage. Antiquiras having the highest protection, followed by blade armor. Antiquiras and blade armor almost have the same protection. So, raw physical defense is still the best protection against critical damage. Before we dismiss Twilight armor as a totally useless item, now let's run a test with Raptor Machete and Malefic Roar, because these penetration items counter Antiquiras and Blade armor, but they don't counter Twilight armor. First test is with Twilight armor.
Woohoo! You feel that? Ha!
That took 7 hits with Twilight armor. Now let's test the Antiquiras.
Ha! Ha! Oh, sorry!
First blood.
7 hits too to kill our target. But this is against full recounter penetration items. 55% penetration. Now, let's test it on blade armor.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
You have slain an enemy.
6 hits. It took 6 hits, but still more effective compared to the Twilight armor when it comes to reducing the critical damage against full counter penetration items. So, even against full penetration recounter, Antiquiras and blade armor still provided more protection compared to Twilight armor. So, just like heroes, there are imbalanced items too, although they're not as obvious, but they exist. So, anyone who tells you that this is a good item apparently don't know what they're talking about. So guys, smash that like button and be sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think.